What is going on, guys? Slick B here, and today we're doing another post commentary over some Verdun gameplay. Now, I'm playing this game with Squire, Baron, and Diplex or Simon. So if you'd like to check their channels out, go down in the description and check them out. They make some awesome content. But you probably clicked here for the title. I want to discuss what I'm most excited for in Battlefield 1. I'm really excited for Battlefield 1 for a lot of reasons, but mainly a new Battlefield game is always exciting. Hardline I didn't really like, and Battlefield 4 I would say I didn't really like either. You know, neither of them touched Battlefield 3 in my mind. I thought it was just the best thing in the world, Battlefield 3. Now that they've gone to World War 1, I would have liked World War 2 better. Still going to be honest on that, but I think they're doing a cool thing, right? World War I has not been covered by a lot of games. I think Verdun is one of the only games, if not the only game, that covers World War I in a first-person shooter. So, yeah, you know, that's not right. So now we have a AAA World War I shooter coming out. Now, I'm going to say I'm excited a lot, this video, so let's just try to not say that. One of the things I'm looking forward to the most, there we go. That's like college level English there. You know what I'm talking about? Like you have to reword stuff. Is melee combat, to be honest. Now, melee combat has progressively gotten better in Battlefield since Bad Company, right? So when they introduced the behind mechanic where you stab and take a dog tag, that was awesome, right? That has trumped COD. Now, there might be some comparisons to COD in this video, just a warning. It has trumped COD in the melee sense, right? So Call of Duty, you melee somebody, you swing your knife, and they die. There's no real animation. It doesn't feel personal. It doesn't get you in the zone, you know? When you go up behind somebody in Battlefield and they're laying down in their sniper position, you roll them over and you're like, hey, motherfucker, you stab them, take their dog tag. That's cool. It's gotten better in every game since. You know, they have the counters in Battlefield 4 where somebody goes to knife you, and if you press a button, I don't even know how to do it. You know, I haven't played enough Battlefield to know how to do it. I'm sure you guys do. Where you can stop them knifing you and you knife them back. Crazy shit, right? How is this game going to work because of the heavy focus on melee combat? Are we going to have bayonet fights? That's going to be fucking amazing. Excuse my French. You know, pardon my French. But that's going to be amazing. Bayonet fights, you know, tapping somebody's bayonet away when they're coming to stab you and stabbing them with yours. Sword fights. There's going to be sword fights. You see in the trailer that there are people riding horses with swords. Imagine running down a trench with a horse, lobbing people's heads off. Come on, guys. That is just next level shit right there. We have spades. You know, when I say a spade, I mean a shovel. These trench shovels where you fight each other. They have billy clubs with nails in them. There's so many possibilities of combat and melee combat. Now, this means two things. One, it's going to be amazing if they do it right. Two, they could fuck it up in a number of different ways, and it could be really bad. So I'm hoping they do well with it. I hope it comes out cool because it's fun to get up close and personal in video games and really like kick the shit out of each other. It's just great. Now, the next thing I'm pretty excited for is the vehicles, right? So I play a lot of War Thunder. War Thunder is arguably my main game, even though it's not on this channel anymore. If you guys have never played War Thunder, excuse me, I'm getting a little cough in my throat. If you've never played War Thunder before, it is a airplane World War II simulator-esque game. We'll throw in up quotations there. The damage models on these planes are super realistic. You know, you shoot a wingtip off, the wingtip falls off. Now, Battlefield 1 already confirmed that they're adding this. The biplanes are going to get damaged, like modular damage. You can shoot ailerons off, you can put holes in wings. It's going to affect how the plane flies, right? So with this, that's going to be pretty epic as well. I'm pretty excited for that. Considering I know a decent amount of planes from playing a lot of War Thunder, from being a history buff, now I know when I shoot a plane in the wing, it doesn't have a health bar. You know, in the old Battlefields, planes had health bars. You'd shoot a plane, You had to put so many rounds into it for it to get set on fire and explode. Now, maybe it will work that way, but if you hit them only on the wing, I'm assuming it's going to have less of a health bar to shoot an aileron off than kill the whole plane. And then you can cause people to crash themselves. These aerial combats are going to be, it's going to be a lot different than battlefields we've seen before. It's not going to be jets who can just speed away. These are going to be crazy dogfights over a very decent-sized battlefield for, the ground forces, but it's going to seem small for the air. And you're just going to have planes rotating around, firing. You're going to have gunners in the back of your planes taking shots at enemies that are getting on your six. There's going to be fucking Zeppelins. Can we talk about that? So if they do the aerial combat right as well, it can add a very, very cool design to this game. And maybe I will even become a pilot myself. I don't like to fly in Battlefield games a lot. I used to love little birds and stuff, but never really was a plane guy. But now that they have this new feature, I might have to do that. Now, also, if they add a guy in the back who's dropping bombs out, because they didn't really have bomb doors during World War I, or at least earlier on, they had dudes who would carry the bombs in the back of the plane. They'd prime them and drop them out the side. That would be pretty awesome, too. If your job was just to look out the side of the plane and drop a fucking bomb, that would be amazing. Or the tail gunner. I'd love to be a tail gunner. That'd be great. Zeppelins. I'm excited for Zeppelins, too, because this is something you never see in video games. How many times have we seen a Zeppelin? Realistically. I know I haven't in a very long time, if at all. That's dope. That is really dope. Are there going to be levels, like TDM levels, designed only on Zeppelins? I have no idea, but I hope there is. Can we use Flammenwerfers on a Zeppelin? Probably not. They're filled with helium. Have you seen the Hindenburg guys? That's going to... Oh, I'm so excited for that. Imagine you're in a plane and you have a tail gunner who's a flamethrower guy, and you drop him on the enemy Zeppelin, and he suicides himself to kill the Zeppelin by lighting it on fire. Oh my God. I have no idea how Zeppelins are going to work, but I really hope they're a big part in multiplayer. I think that would be really cool. How we had the AC-130? Imagine if they added the Zeppelin as like the AC-130 kind of. That would be dope. Okay. I'm really fangirling right now. It's just, that'd be so awesome. You could tell I have I'm passionate about this stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for Battlefield. I haven't been excited for a game like this in quite some time. Even Call of Duty. And I used to play competitive Call of Duty, but it's just, it's kind of let me down. So I'm really hoping that Battlefield 1 doesn't let me down. Now, last but not least, I'm excited for chemical warfare, because this is another thing that it's really not evident in many other games. Chemical warfare and having to use gas masks. This is going to be some next level shit, guys. You're not going to be able to see as well when you have a gas mask on. We can already tell from the trailer when the dude throws a gas mask on because he's running into the gas. How is gas going to work? I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research on the game. Maybe it's out there somewhere talking about how gas is going to work. But personally, I don't know yet. So I'm only making speculations and assumption. Oh, God. I'm assuming. But yeah, gas masks are going to hinder your ability to see. So what does that mean for people who are outside of the gas? You know what I mean? It's going to create some chaos. Gas is going to be a very interesting thing, because if it's thick enough where you can't really see through it, right? When you're inside of it, you're going to have trouble fighting each other. But it also adds for an awesome element of, if I'm really good with a gas mask on, I'm still doing pretty good. I'm going to run into the gas and use that as an advantage and start killing people that are stuck in it because they get afraid, right? So you kind of use it as your advantage. Or if you're not good in gas, you want to get out of it as fast as possible. And let's say that there are people who want to get out of the gas fast as possible. You're just going to wait on the other side with a Lewis gun and wreck them when they're running out of the gas. It's going to be pretty interesting. Now, maybe gas is going to be dropped from planes. I think that would be cool too. And I know there's different types of gas that were used. There's mustard gas and white phosphorus and stuff like that. They had different effects on the body during World War I, but I don't know if those are really going to play a difference. I mean, it kills you. I don't think there's going to be upgraded gas. Now, upgraded gas masks possibly might be a feature. And some of the different attachments for these guns are going to be probably a little different than we've seen in previous games, like taking sight hoods off and stuff like that, making a gun have a smoother bolt, things like that, taking a trigger guard off. I think those are the attachments that we're really going to see in Battlefield 1, not so much as you get an ACOG sight, because they weren't around. But yeah, that's been my spiel for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you disliked it. And I want to know, so I watched one of Jack Fragg's videos. Now, this isn't just a question. He talked about the Battle of Vimy. And it was just kind of titled the Battle of Vimy Battlefield 1. And I liked how he spoke about a battle in World War 1. If you'd like to see me do that, talk about some Battlefield 1 battles that could possibly affect the game, let me know in the comments, or let me know in the comments what kind of video you'd like to see next, what I did right, what I did wrong. As always, been your boy Slick, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.